Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Dan Matha, and we're not going to waste too much time here. I'm here at Brick House Strength and Conditioning here in Atlanta, and we're about to get a fantastic leg day in. A lot of you have asked me for some quad work, so that's exactly what we're going to do today. Today is going to be a little bit more of a quad emphasized lower body day, and we're going to get up after it. You can guarantee there's going to be a lot of squatting, a lot of pumping, and there she is. I didn't think she was gonna. We had a no-show who then showed up. Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh, of course I'm here. Let's go, quads.
Introduce. Yes, I was just saying quads. Introduce yourself.
Fit with Leks. I go by Leks, Coach Leks, and today we're about to kill our quads, and I'm here for it.
Perfect timing.
Yes.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Leks here introducing herself. You're going to get voiceover, Dan, for the next 9 minutes because we got music playing in the background, and YouTube doesn't like that. So not to get flagged or dethrottled from getting out into the interweb, you're going to get me, Dan Matha. And really what Leks was asking you is, do you subscribe to the channel? And if you don't, what are you thinking or waiting for? So make sure you subscribe, click that notification bell, like, comment, and share this with your friends. Thank you very much for your time and energy. Now on to the workout. We have like we were saying, today was a leg day, quad emphasized, but we're gonna hit a warm up first because we never do anything not warmed up. Hit the bike, the Airdyne bike you see in the background. We did that for about 5 minutes, and then here we slapped a band on to do some monster walks. The important thing to note here is put the band slightly above the knees. Drop your level, get a nice athletic stance, stick that butt out, and if you're doing it right, you're going to look like a monster while walking. Just do it a couple lengths of the turf, down and back. You will feel it in that abductor, that glute med as well. Here we have moved on to a glute bridge. This bridge is no joke, okay? I call this particular movement a glute ladder, okay? And this will smoke you in a warm-up. So what we're doing here is we're gonna do 10 glute bridges, followed by 1 butterfly or abduction of the knees. Then immediately followed by 9 glute bridges and then 2 butterflies. Then we move immediately to 8 glute bridges to 3 butterflies, and so on till you get all the way down to 1 glute bridge and 10 butterflies. I don't care if you are the ultimate glute warrior out there, okay? All them booty workouts, this will smoke you. This will really have you hurting, and you will see that. Leks found that out during this warm-up, and it is no joke. A cue here to think about when trying to target the glutes when in the glute bridge is to bring your heels closer to your butt. The closer your heels are to the butt, the more you are going to activate the glute, rather than the farther the heels are away, the more hamstring then becomes involved. One is not better than the other. It's just if you're trying to target the glutes, get those heels as close to the butt as possible. One of the things that you will need to focus on during this is as this gets intense, as you start fatiguing, you are going to want to drop your hips. Fight that urge. Do not let your hips drop. Not when you're doing, especially when you're doing the glute bridges, but particularly when you're doing the butterflies. Keep those hips pressed to the ceiling. Here we have Leks talking about the pump she has in her glute, and now here we are comparing our asses, okay? Who has a bigger ass? Oftentimes, I never lose any body part being smaller than anyone else's, but I had found my match here with Leks. Here we move on. So this is a little mobility activation warm-up that I have just recently discovered and love doing. I don't really have a name for it. Ultimately, names for exercises are arbitrary, so we'll just call this the glute L drill. So you get on all fours, you extend the foot all the way back, straight and all the way back. You lift the heel to the ceiling, just to about parallel, but that you want to make sure that that glute is fired, which it will be. Then you rotate the toe towards the wall and then bring the leg out to an L. Now the key here is not to let your lower back maneuver and turn. So if I could put a solo cup on your lower back, it wouldn't drop off. Now that's easier said than done. You are going to have some movement in that lower back. That is inevitable, but you want to mitigate that or lessen that to the best of your ability. That's the thing that you're fighting. This will be great for those of you who have stiff hips, weak glutes, weak abductors. This is an excellent exercise to throw in before any leg day. This will get all of the little intrinsic muscles that we overlook strengthened, warmed up, and ready to go to help the big, powerful muscles that we love to train so much. I'm actually going to start this day off with a leg extension, as you see here. Lex came to me asking for quad help, right? She really needs help building her quads because she's glute and hamstring dominant, which is actually kind of mind-blowing considering that the majority of people are actually the opposite. They're quad dominant, particularly women, but men as well. And what that is interesting when people are like, oh, I'm quad dominant. What you're really saying is you're glute and hamstring deficient. But here we actually have the opposite, which is a nice little switch up. So we are focusing on the quad here, and I put the leg extension here not to warm up because we're already warmed up, and anybody who's telling you they're doing leg extensions to warm up is most likely an idiot. But what we're doing here is to help teach her how to activate that quadricep. So we do an isolation movement first before we do the compound movement, which is going to be a squat. So we're training her body, her motor units, her nervous system, how to feel that quadricep before we get into that big compound movement. Here, some of the things that I'm demonstrating or telling her, and then also was doing myself, is see how I'm grabbing those handles? I'm pulling myself down into the seat. I want to get rid of any type of movement so that I can keep the quad stationary so I can shorten it, right? We're only going from point A to point B in this movement, but I want to make sure that my thighs are pressed down against the seat so that I can get the biggest, deepest contraction in my quadriceps. Also, as you'll see here, we want to get a rhythm. We want to get a rhythm with this, right? If you're a beginner, just focus on keeping tension through the entirety of the movement, right? From the bottom to the top, to the bottom to the top for the 20 reps, because we did 2 sets of 20. Focus on that. But if you become a little bit more advanced, I want you to add a rhythm to it, right? Keeping tension the entire time, but down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up, down, up. That rhythm is going to put even more tension and stress on the quad and allow you to get this really beautiful deep contraction that you can't get without it. Here we are. Okay. I'm filming for multiple cameras here. My camera, my fans, my subscribers, her fans, her subscribers. I'm trying to make everybody happy here.
Wait, don't talk.
I'm talking to my camera, damn it. Turn yours on, I'll talk to people too.
Yeah.
Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dan Matha and I'm bringing to you this hellacious quad builder. And here's my dear friend Leks. So, in case you didn't hear before, we had some music playing, so we had to so we're gonna do this again. Anyways, We have a squat set here. Heels elevated, safety squat bar, okay? You could do this with a straight bar, you could do it with kettlebells, it doesn't matter. The big thing is to elevate the heels though, to put most of the pressure on the quad. As you will see here, we are going to do 15 reps. Now the first 5 reps will be a 5-second isometric hold at the bottom. The second set of 5 will be a 5-second eccentric lowering, right? That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. And then the last 5 will just be 5 regular reps. Now the key to the last 5 though is do not stand all the way up to the top.
That's what I have a problem with.
Okay.
Time under tension.
Okay, here we go. Are you gonna count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this the last set?
This is our last set.
Okay.
I like not having to count, because then I don't have to think.
Oh, I'm gonna count.
You're gonna count from me.
Yeah.
I'll go just barbarian mode.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
There they are. Here we go. Oh.
You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Come on, come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down on the way down. 3 seconds at least. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two more.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Last 5 seconds down.
This is
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pump it out. Last 5. 5, 4. Let's go. 3, 2. Last one. Get it. Let's go. This is the part.
God damn.
God. I can't even help y'all. I can't even help him. I can't even help him.
Woo. Oh, thanks, brother. Whew.
Let's go. Good job, Dan. That's crazy.
Who the hell wrote this program?
You. Like, why?
Who the hell wrote this program?
These plates got further and further back.
I know, they did.
I swear.
Because I moved them. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, slow on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Come on, last 5. You got him. Easy. Keep the form. Keep the tension. Come on. One more. Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, fuck.
You did great. You did great, kid. Yeah.
Single leg.
But we go back to quadricep leg extensions again. How you doing down there? You doing okay, Lex?
I feel all like the lactic acid in my quads, just like, I can't even, there's no words.
So you feel stimulated?
Yeah, I feel
quadriceps.
very stimulated, yep.
Okay, excellent.
In my quads.
Oh.
Like, you know when you lay in bed and you feel a cramp coming?
Yeah.
One, that's a sign of lack of water and salt, right?
Yeah. Magnesium even.
Magnesium.
Yeah, it's a big one as well.
Sodium, magnesium, and
potassium.
Potassium,
Yeah.
and H2O.
Yeah.
Man, that's what I felt just now. I'm like, there's no way I'm about to cramp right now.
Well, it's due to the immense amount of tension and
I know.
and stress that we've done to the muscle, not necessarily your
Cramping.
dehydration.
Yeah. Okay, so does my knee go below it?
What, the pad?
Yeah.
Well, why do you ask that?
Because this is always so awkward for me. This positioning is always so awkward.
Yeah, because we're both bigger people.
Not even, but when I first tried this, I'm like, okay, is my knee supposed to
I'd have it slightly, I'd have it slightly off. Yeah.
Like slightly off, right?
Yeah, right there, and then lay flat.
But I don't have enough room to curl.
Yeah, so I would lay completely flat.
But then I can't
Now get up into the Sphinx pose, put your hands up here. Like push your upper body up slightly, like Sphinx pose, like this. So
I've never done this.
Like this, like the Sphinx pose, there you go. Now press your quad into the, I'll take it off. It's my way.
He tried to kill me. He tried to kill me for real.
I would never.
It's too heavy.
So here, now I would push, squeeze into there there you go.
Okay.
Do you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Slow on the way down.
12.
Powerful on the way up. There we go. Excellent. And as long as you're pushing your quad into the mat, the hips can move slightly.
6.
And she gave grades combining right now, so she's getting more.
I don't even have to touch the hamstring. I can just see it flexing.
9.
Which is a good thing. It means we're hitting the targeted muscle.
11.
You got it. One more. Oh yeah. Same thing, other side now.
12.
So I like the explosion on the way up, but don't lose contact with the pad. There we go. 4. Come on, come on. Stay tight. Press into the mat.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
It's the tempo. I feel like my hamstrings are on the way up, which is no.
Concentric.
Concentric
on the way up.
Eccentric on the way down. Concentrically, they're strong.
Yeah.
Eccentrically, they struggle.
That's actually really common.
Yeah.
It's common, but we want to actually reverse that.
Yeah.
We actually want to be stronger on the eccentric part.
For more control. Yeah.
Yes. Well, and also obviously one for hamstring strength, for hypertrophy as well.
Yeah.
60% of the muscle growth comes from the eccentric portion of the lift, but most importantly for knee health.
Yeah.
There's like tons of studies that show activating your hamstring before any type of change of direction drills or squatting actually decrease knee injury by like 14%.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's a huge percentage, y'all.
That's a huge percentage.
ACLs, MCLs.
Especially for women.
Yeah.
That's an important thing for women.
Oh, yeah, because women, we lose muscle mass and bone density very early on.
Yes to that. That is also true, and it is important to have resistance. But for women athletes, you actually tear your ACL at a much higher rate than men because of your hip placement, because of childbirth.
Yeah.
Right. So your hips actually put your knee in a disadvantage position.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys actually have to be more diligent about hamstring health, about the VMO health and strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So camera died at the end of the session, but not just in time for us to capture everything. So this is me in the future, but also the past of someone's timeline, your timeline, my timeline, but I'm also present. I don't know, time travel's crazy. Anyways, here I am back at the house. Gonna just do a little recap on the workout, but here's my post-workout meal, right? Ground beef, 88%, lean, 12% fat. I've got some jasmine rice in there, white rice, because brown rice is a marketing gimmick that you all fell for. And then some pickles, right? And don't forget, I put a little bit of diced tomatoes and some chilies in there. I'm thinking about making a video on this. Comment below and let me know if you want to see more food content out there. This is a delicious meal, packed full of protein, carbohydrates, you know what I mean? I'm hitting my anabolic window because we just had a gnarly leg day session. Just a little recap. As you guys saw, we went through a good activation period, but we kind of got right to it. We did the leg extensions, 2 sets of 20. Not to warm up because we already warmed up, and anybody who's warming up with leg extensions is usually like someone you shouldn't listen to if they say those things. But it is a good way to pre-exhaust the quadriceps, especially for somebody who is trying to feel their quads better, right? Like Lex wanted to work on her quads specifically because she's very hamstring glute dominant, as you all saw. which is actually crazy because most of the time it's opposite, especially in women. They're very quad dominant. And you see it in men too. And really what quad dominant means is that I'm hamstring glute deficient, but people don't like saying that, but I'll say it for them. So with that being said, we did the leg extension specifically to feel the contraction. So then we could hop into the squat. Now that was a pretty gnarly squat. 15 reps with an intra-tempo change is pretty gnarly, to say the least, right? We didn't need a whole bunch of weight. You saw, like, I only worked up to 225. Well, technically 235, but 235. Regularly, I could squat much more than that, but because of the time under tension, the tempo in particularly, it really humbles you and forces you to stay lighter, as Lex found out. And all of you will find out when you try this workout. It really is not about the weight, especially hypertrophy. Like, we're not weight lifters when we're trying to build muscle. You need to get that weightlifting bullshit out of your mind. It's not about like, oh, I gotta lift me strong. I gotta lift weights. Like, bro, you've been doing it for how long? You've got no gain. So like, either keep at it, right? Or like, be humble enough to be like, hey, I gotta switch it up and do something that works, i.e. this workout. So that smoked us, right? I had some leg press built in, and she was kind of so blown out from the workout that adding leg press in afterwards would have been like detrimental to what we did. So I cut out the leg press. But for those of you who may be a little bit more experienced or advanced, I had a single leg press in there, quad dominant, for 2 sets of 20. So if you want to add that in there as well, you could add that to the workout. But as you saw, it was a very limited amount of workouts. Leg extension, squat, a hamstring curl, and then if you add that leg press. And that's 4 workouts, but plenty of volume, plenty of time under tension. And I promise you, if you do it properly, your quads are going to be smoked. And you're going to build some big, sexy legs, right? You're going to have to go up a jean size, but then you're going to have to tailor the waisted. It's going to be a whole thing. But I promise you, chicks are into that, so you'll be cool. And I say chicks because there's like 2 girls that watch my channel, so the rest of you are dudes. So it's like I'm hitting the targeted demographic just fine. But that's all I have for today, because I've just gone on this rant for whatever apparent reason I decided to go on this rant. But give this workout a try. Let me know how you like it, what you want to see more. A lot of you were asking for quads, so we gave you some quad stuff. I'm gonna have more people hop on the channel with me, get some workouts in. I'll put some more food content out. Like I said, I'm thinking about doing a food prepping day, how I go to the grocery store, what I buy, how I organize everything and set my week up. And then I've got, a plethora of these, clean meals that are also tasty and delicious. Like I said, we're building the YouTube channel. Let me know what. So we're building the YouTube channel, and we're trying to modify it to what people need, what they want, give them what they want, a little bit what they don't know that they want, and mix the blend of that together. So let me know in the comment section what it is that you're looking for, and I'm out of here because I got some food to eat, I got to stretch, I got to go enjoy my life. So peace.